All right, Heidi, let's get started with your workout. The only thing that you're gonna need is a band, a little bit of space to work, and then a place to run whenever your 10-minute jog comes up. We won't need the band right away, so we can set that off to the side. We're gonna go ahead and do 20 jumping jacks. Make sure you're keeping everything in line, nice and straight, up and down, don't arch your back. So we're gonna go for 20. We got 1, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So do some power skips next. Make sure you're really throwing that knee, driving that arm up, and jumping as high as you can each time you come up and go down. So we'll do 20 of those. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Next we've got some burpees. We're not going to do the push-up with it. So we'll go down to the push-up position. We won't do the push-up, and then we'll throw our knees back up into our chest, flexing that core, and then we'll jump up as high as you can. My arms are going to be curled in because I have a ceiling up above me that I will hit. So try and keep your arms out straight. Mine will be curled, but try and keep yours out nice and straight. So we'll go ahead and do 15 of those. And start. 2, 5, 10, 1 more, and 15. So that'll conclude the warm-up. We can get to the workout now. Now's whenever you need to go ahead and grab your band. When you have your band, go ahead and stretch it all the way out, unroll it, unfold it, whatever you need to do. We're going to put the band under one foot, grabbing both tails of the band. You're going to have your thumb up high to grab that tail. You're going to stick your foot that has the band underneath of it out just slightly. And we're going to do 2 sets of 10 of banded curls. Make sure you're keeping that arm in nice and tight. Don't let it float out. Keep it up against your body and raise straight up and then straight back down. And here we go. We'll go up. 1, 5, 1 more, and 10. Shake it out, let the band relax. Catch your breath a little, and then we'll do our second set of those. So when we're both ready, go ahead and grab that band like you had it the first time, and we'll start the second set. So we'll go up for 1, 5, and 10. Next we'll be doing our banded extensions. You're going to want to grab your band about shoulder width apart. You're going to hold one side of it at your chest. The other side of it, you're going to keep that arm in right next to your body, just like you did for the curls. And we're going to be pulling straight down, extending that arm, really squeezing the back of your arm. We'll do 2 sets of 10. So we're going to do 10 on each arm. 1. Make sure you're bringing that arm up nice and slow and everything is controlled. 6. 10. We'll switch over. Do the other side. 1. 2 more. 1 and 2. We'll switch back over, do another set of 10 on each arm. So we'll go from 1, 5, 9, and 10. Go back over to that other side. We'll go for 1, 5, 10. So we can set our band off to the side now. We're going to be doing our bodyweight squats. We'll be doing 25 of those. So you're going to want to get a good base. Shoulder width or a little bit wider than shoulder width apart is where you're going to want your feet. Whenever you squat down, don't hunch your back over. Keep your back nice and flat. When you come down, don't bring it and hunch it. Nice and flat. I like to interlace my hands. You can overlap them if you want to, or you can just hold them together. So we're going to do 25 of these. So we've got 1, 'Make sure you're keeping that back flat, core engaged. 5, 'Squeezing your bottom muscles whenever you're working your way up. 12, 25 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next we've got our jump lunges. So I'm sure you know the lunging position, which is here. Your knee's not going to be on the ground, of course, but I want to show you. So you got your 1 foot forward with your leg bent at about a 90. Your other foot will be back behind. And when we're in this position, we're going to jump up, switch legs. So the leg that was behind will now be in front, and vice versa for the other leg. And we'll go back down into that lunging position. And we're going to do 20 of those. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 10, 17, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. If you need to catch your breath, take a break. Okay, so now that we've got our band, we're gonna do our last banded exercise, which are good mornings. I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the side first. Again, keeping that shoulder width to a little bit over shoulder width apart base. Bring those up. You're gonna have a slight bend in your knee, not this far, but not all the way straight, just a little. And you're gonna bend over, pushing your butt slightly back, keeping your back nice and straight, not hunching it, nice and flat, and then standing straight back up. Really squeezing your butt muscles when you're coming back up. And we will do 20 of those. So again, shoulder width, a little bit wider than shoulder width for your feet. Bring that band up to chest height, and we're gonna lean. And 1, 5, keeping that core engaged and your back flat. 10. And 15. 19 and 20. You can lay your band off to the side. We won't be needing that anymore. Next, we're going to be doing our 1 minute of running high knees. You can do this either running from place to place, or you can do it standing. I will show you standing because I do not have the room to be running around. So we'll go ahead and get started with our high knees. And go. Really driving those knees up with the arms. Halfway there. Ten more seconds. And we're good. So now's whenever you're going to want to go do your 10-minute jog. Find somewhere safe to run. You can do that in your backyard. Your parents can take you to the gym or to a track. But now's when you do your 10-minute jog. Now that you're back from your 10-minute jog, we're going to do some arm stretches, some crunches, and some flutter kicks for your cool down. So we're going to take that arm, bring it across our chest, hug it in tight, but don't pull it over to the other side. And we're going to hold for 10. 1, 5, and 10. Switch over to that other arm, bring it across, and 1, 5, and 10. We're going to go back to the other arm. We're going to go up and around our head, giving it a little bit of a pull, not too much, just where you feel that nice and stretch. And we'll hold for 1, 5, and 10. Switch over to the other one and hold for 1, 5, and 10. So we're going to do some leg stretches now. You're going to be sitting for these. So go ahead and find you a space to sit down. We're going to do a butterfly, so we're going to put your feet together. Bring those feet in as close as you can get and try and keep your legs as far down as you can. And we'll hold these for 10. So 1, 5, and 10. You're going to outstretch one of those legs, keeping the other one in and tight up against your leg that is extended, and you're going to reach out towards your toe as far as you can, but make sure you're not going too far to where it's hurting. You don't want any of these stretches to hurt. So I'll stretch out for 1, 5, 10, and we will switch legs and go for 1, 5, and 10. So we'll go ahead and get into our crunches now. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do the crunches. You can pick whichever way that you want to do for the 20 repetitions, but I will be showing you 2 different ways in order to get these done. So you're going to want to lay back with your knees nice and high. Your arms are going to be back behind your head, and you're going to curl up and come back down like so, or you can have your legs up in the air and then curl up, driving those elbows straight to your knees. I'm going to have my feet down. You can have your feet up or down. We're going to go for 1, 5. Make sure you're keeping your core nice and tight and your back nice and flat to the ground. You don't want your lower back lifting up. 10. 19, 20. Okay, once we're done with that, we're going to do some flutter kicks. So in order to do that, again, making sure your back stays nice and flat with the floor. Don't have it lifting up. You don't want to be able to slide anything beneath your lower back. So we're going to go ahead and lay down onto our back, and your feet, you'll lift up off the ground and kick them up and down like so. We're going to go for 20 of those. So we're down, hands nice and flat right next to us with your arms straight, and we'll lift up and go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20. And that will conclude your workout. This should be very beneficial to your weight loss. If you have any questions, please get in contact with me. Have a good day, Heidi.